Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Alexi and this is Soto-Tek. In this video, I want to do a specs comparison between what I still consider to be two of the best budget phones in the market right now, the Poco X3 NFC and the Poco X3 Pro. None of them released this year, but I think you should still consider them because Xiaomi did such a good job with them. Unfortunately, not so much with some of its releases after, in my personal opinion. This will also include a short speed and speakers test. These two phones are very similar, as you can see, but there are a few differences that could be deal breakers for you. Let's start with the screens as usual. Both have a 6.67 inches LCD display, which I think is one of the best LCD displays I've seen, with very good viewing angles and sharp enough, with a screen resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. To my eyes, these displays look very vibrant and colorful, which you can tweak even more to your liking in settings. Go to color scheme and you have three options: vivid, saturated, and standard. Scroll down and there are even more choices you can try and play around with. They can go up to 120 Hz refresh rate if you want to, but to be honest, I really don't see the advantage in terms of extra smoothness, but it is here. Let's talk about the cameras. They are very similar, but there are a couple of differences. The Poco X3 NFC has a camera with a bigger sensor of 64 megapixels, but it is actually 16 megapixels by default, which I prefer more because it produces images with better dynamic range, but you can activate the 64 megapixels in the camera settings. The Poco X3 has a 48 megapixels sensor, but it is actually 12 megapixels by default. And the same I said about the 64 megapixels on the X3 NFC applies to the 48 megapixels on the X3 Pro. Another difference is the ultra-wide-angle lens. It is 13 megapixels on the X3 NFC and just 8 megapixels on the X3 Pro. In my opinion, the cameras are good and competent, especially for the price, producing very good pictures in general with good video stabilization. For more about the cameras, go and check my camera comparison video, plus my thoughts about it. I'll leave the link on the end screen and in the video description below. Okay, that's all for this video. Which one would you choose, or do you already have? Leave your comments below. See you in the next one. Hasta la vista.